Governor Eric Holcomb just signed a new law that will protect Hoosiers against surprise medical bills. State lawmakers took action following a 13 News investigation helping expose a serious problem impacting thousands of Indiana families. Tonight, our senior investigative reporter Bob Siegel explains who this new law is going to help and why lawmakers got involved.
$14,059.
It's a huge bill.
It's absolutely absurd.
The Kimmel family was not expecting. The bill came after their daughter Maggie needed an ambulance. It drove her 146 miles from St. Mary Hospital in Hobart to Riley Hospital in Indianapolis, where the 10-year-old had surgery to fix a malfunctioning shunt in her skull. The surgery was fully covered by their insurance company, but the $15,000 ambulance bill was not. Anthem paid just $809, leaving the Kimmels with the rest.
I thought if it's medically necessary, the insurance that we pay for is going to cover that.
The same thing has happened to other families all over the state, like the Thedwall family in Fishers.
Got a bill from the ambulance over $8,000.
$8,470.
And the Trendowski family in Crown Point.
$9,076.04. It was shocking to see that it was almost $10,000 to take my child 37 miles from one hospital to the other that we could have easily done ourselves.
Both of those Indiana families also got huge bills when their kids needed an ambulance. It happens to millions of families with private insurance each year. An ambulance transport results in a surprise bill when insurance companies deny coverage because it was an out-of-network ambulance, leaving patients stuck paying the balance.
That's outrageous.
After 13 Investigates reported on huge bills like these, the Indiana General Assembly generated a different kind of bill, House Bill 1385, to protect Hoosiers from surprise ambulance billing. It will force insurance companies to pay for most ambulance transports, and it'll prevent ambulance companies from charging exorbitant rates.
So I bring to you House Bill 1385.
The bill got bipartisan support in both the House and the Senate.
When you have outrageous things happening, we really need to rein it in and set up guardrails so patients are protected.
It's just so heartbreaking to see these bills.
Robin Shackelford is one of the bill's co-authors. She said a new law is long overdue because Indiana families keep getting caught in the middle of billing disputes between insurance companies and ambulance providers.
And that's why we finally stepped in, because when you have one company not willing to negotiate with another company and you're talking about life-threatening services, then we got to come to an agreement.
Will this bill prevent other families from going through what the Thedwalls and the Trendowskis and the Kimmels have gone through?
Absolutely. There will be no balance bill. The payment that is received by the insurance company to the ambulance provider is payment in full.
Kim Godden works for Superior Ambulance, the company that transported all three of the kids you've seen in this story. She says House Bill 1385 is a win for both patients and for the ambulance industry.
This bill makes sure that EMS receives fair reimbursement, and most importantly, it makes sure that patients don't have to worry about being put in the middle when they need an ambulance.
But stuck in the middle is exactly where the Kimmels now find themselves, still waiting to hear if the insurance company and ambulance service will resolve this $15,000 bill.
I don't intend to pay it. I'll figure out how to fight it.
It's a fight other Indiana families will now be able to avoid, thanks to a new law that essentially bans surprise ambulance bills.
The new law takes effect January 1st of next year. Now, there are some insurance plans that are not included in the protections. We've got more details on that and the new law at WTHR.com.
So, Bob, since this new law hasn't kicked in yet, are the Kimmels just stuck with this big bill?
We sure hope not, Scott. 13 Investigates wrote to the insurance company and the ambulance service specifically asking them to negotiate a settlement. That finally got the two companies talking. Superior Ambulance says the two sides have agreed on terms that would result in Anthem paying a reduced amount and the Kimmel family owing nothing. So we are optimistic.
All right, Bob Siegel with 13 Investigates.